in the league.
Tough one for you.
Why?
Tough one.
It's brilliant.
Go ahead.
I mean, listen, this is just further validation that all the stock I've put into Caleb Williams is well placed. Because he understands that it's going to be him and Patrick competing for league supremacy, probably in multiple Super Bowls over the next 10 years. Okay. So he doesn't want to pay him any compliments. He doesn't want to lay any flowers at Patrick's feet. So instead, he lays them at the feet of guys who are near the end. Aaron's got what, 1, maybe 2 years left? Matt Stafford has got what, how much time left? Maybe 2 years, maybe 3. He's flirted with retirement. So he says, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. That's a heady quarterback. So it's just, you don't come into the league. Guys, here, Cooper Flagg isn't going to come into the league and be like, man, Anthony Edwards is amazing. He's going to talk about Steph and Durant because those guys are going to be on their way out. Like, that's just smart.
Anthony Edwards is no Patrick Mahomes.
Well, I agree with that. Yeah, of course. What, Wilds? What?
I think the rules are the rules, and I'm going to... Josh, do you want to get the board?
What?
Josh is going to bring over the board. I felt a little awkward. We're a little short-staffed, so Josh is doing double duty.
You're calling the board?
Well, if you're willing to make some weird excuses, the rule...
Of course he was going to be on the board.
Okay.
He's already there.
On the board.
Listen, it's smart by Caleb.
Oh, you're changing? I didn't know.
It's smart by Caleb. Okay. I think it is what he needed to do, but he was already on there. Okay. The board is the board.
The board
has
no conscience.
It is wanton disrespect to Patrick Mahomes, and the board will not abide it. Now, me, as Mr. Consistency,
sure.
I must tell you, I think it's a heady play by him. Here's where it'll bite him. In this year's Super Bowl, when he's playing Patrick Mahomes.
People will bring it up.
Exactly right. Yeah. But, yes, top 2, Stafford Rodgers. That's going right here. Sorry, Caleb. The board is, we're going to have to, at some point, figure out the least disrespectful people.
Probably Mahomes. If someone needs to go, it's Mahomes, not unanimous.
No, that's...
But hasn't signed yet. We think that's still being hammered out. We kind of know where he's not going, and
we do know where he's not going.
Well, kind of.
We do know.
Well, is it signed?
No.
Kind of.
We know. Okay, go ahead.
Here's Diana Rossini. It's the Patriots.
They essentially had a contract in place for Aiyuk, giving him around $32 million a year.
Wow.
And with trade compensation that the San Francisco 49ers were okay with, but Aiyuk did not want to go play for New England, is what I was told. He does not believe the quarterback position is at the level that he wants it to be at right now, and he wants to be on a team that he believes can make a run in the playoffs.
Wilds.
Truth hurts.
So that's your reaction?
It's not an unreasonable demand. Where he said, if I'm Brandon Aiyuk, the money's nice, don't get me wrong, and the franchise history is nice. But rookie head coach, brand new offensive coordinator, rookie GM, rookie quarterback.
Which almost all those things were the case in Washington, where he wanted to go. But he had the relationship with Jaden.
Well, sure, I'll count. But, if you've played with Jaden, you know how Jaden works. So I'm not super upset about this. I know you guys want me to be upset.
Nope.
Now,
hold on,
the Steelers all of a sudden, if you're like, you know what, I rock with Mike Tomlin, totally get it. But you don't know what you're getting in Justin Fields. You don't know where you're getting in Russ. You don't even know who's going to be throwing you the ball week 1. So I'm just saying, through that logic, the quarterback situation, so Steelers are not a done deal, but it's not the most unreasonable take that it's a crapshoot in New England. So, I understand it.
Okay, so here's...
Sorry.
No, but here's seems to be that he is willing to take $28 million a year in Pittsburgh rather than $32 million a year in New England.
Okay. So
go ahead.
Part of me, okay, when we do like title pie, 98% of me thinks rock solid reporting, I totally get it. 2% of me thinks A little bit of a negotiation tactic, perhaps. Maybe that's just pure denial. But it does seem from Diana's report that this went pretty far down the road. If we're talking trade with the 49ers, that's fine. That doesn't involve Aiyuk. But once you start drawing up a contract, isn't there a little bit of back and forth? Unless they're being totally used for another contract, and then that's embarrassing. Then you're getting played.
I'm kind of an agnostic voter on Drake May. There are things about him that check a lot of the boxes that I like.
Sure.
His age, his measurables, the season before last at UNC. That's measurables, neck size. Yeah, that's one of them. The things I don't like are third quarterback off the board, what I thought was a bad final season in college. So that's why I said, well, I didn't have a strong, I know I'm supposed to have a strong take. I didn't have a strong take on Drake May, had a strong take on Caleb, strong take on Jaden, which is very simple, too skinny. Sure. And so, but the point I was trying to make to you on this the other day, that I think you thought I was just like not finishing a thought, is the Patriots have an image problem right now. Because for it to be, I am comfortable playing for a team that doesn't know who their starting quarterback is, but I am denying to play for the Patriots based on how bad I assume the team will be and the quarterback will be, that's an image problem.
I buy that.
That's because it would be, the Patriots right now are being treated like the Panthers, where it's young quarterback that you have reason to believe isn't going to get it done. But Drake May was the number 3 pick of the draft. There were a lot of folks thinking he should be the number 2 pick of the draft. It also, oddly, I guess means that had Jaden slipped to you guys, you'd have Jaden and Brandon Aiyuk.
Maybe.
But
I think it'll take, I'm a hardcore Patriots fan. I do not know this team's identity. It needs to be established by week 10. I know who the Lions are. Dan Campbell went in there like, we're tough. Oh, got it. You guys are tough. I know who the Chiefs are. I know who a lot of teams are. Do I know who the Titans are? Not really. And I don't think if you have a team identity, it's tough to be a free agent destination.
No, but I'm glad you mentioned the Titans. They landed DeAndre Hopkins.
That was weird.
And
that's true, but that was weird.
He snubbed New England.
Yeah.
So, and now New England didn't offer him, I think, the money. No, I don't think that was weird at all. They offered the most money. The Titans did.
Yeah.
The weird thing is the team that offered the most money is not getting the player. That is a big red flag about, for some reason, how players are viewing that team specifically.
So for me, it was, if you want to sign your probably last deal, DeAndre Hopkins, take the most money. If you want to sign maybe your second to last deal or third to last deal, and if I'm Aiyuk's agent, I'm like, you know what? We need to put up numbers. We don't know if that team's running the ball. Are we going to put up numbers in the snow? We don't know the quarterback.
Which all
Let's
makes
take
sense
a little bit less.
if he's going to Buffalo. If he's going to a lot of places, not to go to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they signed with Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Maybe he's like, you know what?
But
that
he
Patriots
wants
deal.
He wants to go to Pittsburgh, and I think he's ending up in Pittsburgh.
Not